Everybody, this is Digital Blackboard by Sachin P. Nagmate. In this video, we are going to discuss the topic Laplace transform of periodic function. So this question is with us, find Laplace transform of periodic function shown below. So the Laplace transform of periodic function is given by f of s is equal to f1 of s into 1 upon 1 minus e to the power minus ts. So this is the standard formula for obtaining Laplace transform of periodic function, where f of s is nothing but Laplace transform of periodic function. f1 of s is Laplace transform of first cycle of periodic function, and t is time period of first function. So periodic function means what? So the wave is getting repeated after a certain time interval over the period of time. That function is called as periodic function. So here we can see from 0 to t we are having the variation, and after that, after the time instant t, the same variation is getting repeated, and that's why this is called as periodic function. So first of all, we will calculate f1 of s. So f1 of s is Laplace transform of first cycle. So we are concentrating on only first cycle of the periodic function. Okay, so let's start. So in the first cycle of periodic function, we know it is the combination or it is just a unit step function. Now see, we will analyze this first function, first cycle. So first, the magnitude of signal is 0 and then it is raised to 1. So it is unit step function because in only one step the signal has been raised from 0 to 1. So magnitude has changed 0 to 1 in one step, so it is called as unit step. So we are having unit step from 0 to 1. Then after that, the signal is constant with respect to time, and at instant t by 2 the signal is decreasing from 1 to minus 1. So there is decrease in the magnitude from 1 to minus 1. So this is again unit step, because at only instant t by 2 the signal is getting decreased from 1 to minus 1, from 1 to minus 1 at the same instant. So it is again unit step. And then after that, from t by 2 to t, again the signal is constant, and at instant t the signal is increasing from minus 1 to 0. So this first cycle is variation of 3 unit step signal. So we have to write down 3 equations for that. The first equation is for instant 0, the second equation is for instant t by 2, and the third equation is for t. So that's why the f1 of t is coming to be, see, 1 into u of t. So because the change in magnitude for first function is, first equation is 1 and it is unit step, so it is written 1 into u of t. Then the signal is decreasing from 1 to minus 1. So that's why decreasing signal, so that's why we are putting here the sign minus. So minus. So how much change in the magnitude? From 1 to minus 1, the magnitude changes 2. So minus 2. Again it is unit step function, so minus 2u, and it is happening at t by 2. That's why u of t minus t by 2. Then at instant t the signal is increasing from minus 1 to 0, and therefore the change in magnitude is positive, so plus 1. Again it is unit step, so that's why u, and it is happening at instant number, instant t, and that's why we have written t minus t. So we got f1 of t here, 1 u of t minus 2 u of t minus t by 2 plus 1 u t minus t. Now we will take its Laplace transformation. So f1 of s will become, the Laplace of f1 of s is f1 of s. Okay, f1 of t is Laplace is f1 of s. Then 1, then u of t is there. So u of t unit step Laplace transformation of unit step function is 1 by s. Then minus 2 as it is. Then again we are having unit step function. So Laplace transform of unit step function is 1 by s, but it has been delayed by t by 2. That's why e to the power minus t by 2s. Then again plus 1. Again we are having unit step function, so Laplace transformation is 1 by s, and it is delayed by minus t. So that's why e to the power minus ts. So we obtain f1 of s from f1 of t. Okay. Now if we take 1 by s common, so after taking 1 by s common, so in the bracket we will be having 1 minus 2 e to the power minus t by 2s plus e to the power minus ts. Okay, so we have taken here 1 by s common. So finally we can obtain the Laplace transform of whole periodic function. So f1 of s is available with us, so there is no problem now. So we are having f1 of s, so f of s is given by f1 of s into 1 upon 1 minus e to the power minus ts. So t is nothing but time period of first cycle. So time period is given here. So time period, so first cycle, the time taken to complete first cycle is 0 to t. So t is the time period for first cycle. So but natural, it will be 1 upon 1 minus e to the power minus ts. So we got the Laplace transformation of the periodic function. Okay, so I hope you understood this problem, and please like, share and subscribe the channel Digital Blackboard, and for any query you can contact Sachin Nagmate at gmail.com. Thank